All right, hey everybody, I'm back and I'm going to do a review. I just bought these shoes. These are Nordic lifting, uh, weightlifting shoes. I've been wanting to get a pair of these because I heard that if you're doing anything like squats and deadlifts, even overhead press, it's good to get a pair of these shoes because it helps you with your posture and it helps you to be have a better safety. And I'm just going to say, I just used these the first time today. As you saw, whoever watched the video, I did pause squats, and I did see a difference where I was able to stay more upright. I was able to, when you're squatting down, whatever you're using, it's good to sit back on your heels, as they say. What not where you're rocking back and forth. Now the shoes I had, I want to get the other shoes that I have. All right, these are the other shoes that I have. I've been using these for a while. They're not Chuck Taylors, but they're kind of like Chuck Taylors. I don't know what the name of this brand is, but they have a flat sole, which is good for deadlifting and squatting. But when it came to squatting, now deadlifting, I don't really have a hard time uh, with proper form, but with the squat, I'm looking for other ways to help me to stay more upright. And I've been working at that with wearing them shoes. Now I got these, and like I said, you kind of sit back on your heel as you're sitting down, and it keeps you more upright. So that worked. Now they have, as you can see, laces and they have Velcro. Okay. And it for me it was pretty comfortable. Um, I don't know what that is. It's foam. It's a foam inner lining there, sole, uh, and uh, now these are made in China. If that's a problem, well, I didn't check on that. What I normally do is when I go over to Amazon is I look at reviews, and now it's very good to have uh, a weightlifting shoe. I mean, see, what I'm doing is I'm trying to get stronger. I'm trying to get back up to some good solid weight in all my lifts. And so getting something like this, I never had any of these in the past, and I always had problems with my posture, bending over. And with a safety squat bar, and like I said, I use a safety squat bar because of this shoulder. Okay, otherwise, I got my hands like this because that there was the best way I could keep everything to be tight, but then this shoulder, I can feel it now. This damn shoulder just doesn't want to work with that. It's not painful, but it has that where it's like, oh, okay, so is this what you want to do again? Well, okay, I've got plans. So, but anyway, the good thing about these shoes is they have an elevated heel. Okay, and it enhances the ability to maintain proper posture throughout lifts. I'm reading some notes here. I mean, there's a lot that I want to unpack here, as they say. Uh, it helps with like compound and Olympic movements, your squat and your deadlift. I did wear it for my cambered bar bench, and the sole, now the sole here, yeah, the sole, which as you can see, it has that elevated sole here, that heel. That's made out of EVA, which is ethylene vinyl acetate. It's EVA is known for its excellent cushioning properties, which they right now they feel very comfortable. I have white feet, and these things that's one of the things I wanted, and that's one of the when I reviewed it, a lot of the people were saying, "Yeah, I have white feet," so that worked pretty good. So uh, it has it provides a soft, comfortable feel underfoot, which it did. I mean, you can feel the hardness of the heel and everything, but it isn't uncomfortable. And I have a my left foot, I froze that years ago, and depending on whatever, especially in wintertime, it feels like I got rocks underneath the skin, like pebbles. You know, it calluses form on the left foot quicker than the right, though they form on the right foot. They I have problems with them on the right foot. But anyway, they're lightweight, and that is true. These are very lightweight. Um, uh, they shock absorption. Well, I didn't feel uncomfortable as I was squatting. So, that's the thing. If you work blue collar work, okay, if you work blue collar work, I have work boots, okay? Now I'm going to say this, Caterpillar, I've had these boots, my God, I don't know how long I've had these boots now. These are the best ones that I ever had. And if you work anything, if you work construction, I work in an aluminum foundry, my God, boots. I've had boots that I wore for a long period of time that were just shit. Uh, don't know why. I'm a bit of a glutton for punishment, so these to me were very comfortable. Now these are new, and that's the thing about that though. A lot of times you get a new shoe, you got to break it in. Well, these felt good right off the bat, so that there was a plus. Um, let's see. Let's go back over some of these notes again. Okay, shock absorb flexibility. Yeah, to a point. I mean, on the sides, they're flexible in the toe, and the toe actually, that's where I could feel more of the cushioning in the back. It felt it, but like I said, you got a very hard heel. As for durability, I just bought these. I got these yesterday, and I used them today. I'm going to use them on Saturday, so we'll have to see about that. Okay, I hope they last long. So that's all I got for that one. Uh, like I said, proper posture. Um, it says here in this one article, it allows you to feel comfortable at the bottom of the squat with an upright posture. Now, I did pause squats, which pause squats are not designed to make you comfortable in the bottom position when you're doing them. What they're designed to do is help you to train yourself to go deeper and have a better posture when you go deeper with a regular squat. And with a regular squat, you can kind of bounce out of the position. You don't uh, you don't pause like if you would go in a competition. In competitions, you don't pause. That's what I'm trying to say. So it the pause squat is supposed to be uncomfortable, but I did keep, I think, better posture with that. Like I said, it has a solid base, which is what you need. It has ankle support, they say. Now, these are not high tops. So it don't really I think if you have a high top, you have better ankle support. With these, you don't. Uh and I'm not looking for that. I mean, my ankles, I never had a problem with my ankles. Improve mobility. Now, one of the things that I did say while I was squatting, before I even squatted, while I was doing the warm ups, is when I was standing on the floor compared to these. compared to these shoes, these here, I had more of a grip. It seemed that when I stood there, I couldn't move my feet around. Where those shoes, these here, I have had it to where they kind of slipped a little bit. So that's good because you don't want to slip when you got weight, whatever weight on your back. I mean, that can mess you up pretty bad. Uh, Now they're supposed to, and also there's an improved safety. Uh, what do you call that? It helps you to have uh, uh, better. Uh, okay, cars. It helps you with to stay upright and to have better posture, which also improves your safety, which is good. So um, let's see. Now, they say that you can use these for deadlifts as well, and I think I'm going to try using that. But uh, I mean, the thing with deadlifts is I don't want to be, uh, leaning forward. So I'll see how that works. If that improves my posture and everything, which I do have very good posture and technique with the deadlift. I've learned my lesson over the years having bad posture and technique. That doesn't work. Your back ain't gonna thank you. But yeah, so far using them the first time, I like them. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear them on let's see, on Thursday. I got incline close grip bench, and I forget what I have. I think it's Viking press, seated Viking press. Maybe I'm wrong. But I'm going to wear them for that. I'm going to wear them on Saturday when I do my squat, deadlift, and military press because that's another thing. You know, a lot of times I would just wear these here and these for the military press, and these have a cushiony sole, and that ain't good. Sometimes I will wear my these other shoes because they have a harder sole, but they're even cushiony. Now these, there is none of that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to wear that. That'll give me a good base. That way I'll have a harder base, and it ain't going to be that when you're pushing up, your feet are pushing down into that cushion. So I think these here, depending on how they work for all my lifts, I'm going to just wear these things all the time. That will uh, prove uh, the durability. Then I'll get to see whether they're durable. But these are weightlifting shoes from Nordic Lifting. I can go over here to Amazon, and that's where I bought them. I bought them on Amazon. Now, like I said, if the fact that they're made in China is not going to work for you, well, that's fine. They got a lot of other shoes on there. I mean, they have shoes that are Nordic lifting shoes that are $188. The ones that I bought are 99.88. So you're going to be paying over 100. I forget what I paid uh, for these with tax. Let me see. $105.87. So that's how much they were total with tax and everything. So let me go back over here. So that's it. Nordic. Well, I didn't tell you the entire. Okay, the outer material was single mesh lining, polyurethane, and then of course you have the hard ethylene. Let's see, ethylene vinyl acetate, and it has a rubber plate. Now, sometimes you can have a rubber plate in the front, the back, or both. I don't know if that's in the front, the back, or both, but has a rubber plate, and it's like I said, it's lace up, and then you hook it. So you got that, and they're very comfortable fit. So I think I covered all the bases here. I'm so I will put the link in the description, and if you want to check it out, and buy it. But like I said, there are other there are other companies that sell these. There's a variety of weightlifting shoes. Now it's a 1.4 inch heel. Now this felt good for me. They say that if you have longer femurs, and I do, that you should probably maybe you could have a higher one. But I'm going to work with this. I mean, it. I've been working with these, okay, and they have that tiny little, probably what, an inch. So this here is just a little higher than that. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'll work with this. Maybe if these end up as I get heavier, get up in the weight a little more, that they might not work as well. But I couldn't stop thinking about that coffee, so I drank it. But anyway, Nordic Lifting on Amazon. Total 105, I think 87, I said. This is a 10 and a half. I have, like I said, comfortable. They seem to work pretty good. But like I said, I'm going to use them as my primary workout shoe, and we'll see how things go. Uh, I'll get back to you on that in the future. And that's pretty much all I got today. So until next time, I'm Dave Kramer, and this is Dave's Home Gym.